What's up everyone, my name is Alex Costa, and if I could go back in time to when I was 20 years old, I would slap myself on the back of the head and say, young Alex, here are the 5 things you need to start doing right now to be successful. Well, today, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go over the 5 millionaire habits that I wish I knew when I was 20. And for this video, I've partnered up with National University, which is a veteran-founded nonprofit university that believes you can accomplish a lot in just 30 days. They challenged me to see what I can accomplish in 30 days, so I decided to study about real estate investment, which is something that I'm gonna start doing in 2021. So at the end of this video, I'll let you know where I'm at with this challenge. But for now, let's get started with the 5 millionaire tips that I wish I knew at 20. As soon as you get your first paycheck, you need to immediately create a savings plan. What does that mean? I'll show you. If you made $1,000 with that first paycheck, think of how much you need for food, gas, necessities, your expenses, right? Let's say it's 500 bucks. From the other 500 bucks left, you need to divide that into savings and entertainment or fun. I would suggest saving 200 bucks from what's left, or 20% of the total 1,000. That way you still have $300 left to spend, have fun, see your friends, buy new clothes, but you're not gonna touch the 200 bucks. That 200 will grow with time because you're gonna add more with every paycheck. I remember my first paycheck to this day. All right, I was working at Domino's Pizza. It was just 200 bucks. Just under 200 bucks. I had just turned 14 years old, so that was a lot of money for me. I bought a sweatshirt, a hoodie that I really wanted to wear at school, a couple of little things, and then I saved about 100 bucks. And looking back now, it's actually pretty crazy that I had that mindset to save money at such an early age, but I knew my parents were struggling and it scared me, so I wanted to save just in case we ever needed that money. So this tip is actually less for my 20-year-old self and more for you guys because I want you to succeed. You need to get in this mindset ASAP. If you're getting paid every week or every month, but your bank account isn't growing, you're doing it wrong. Invest in your future. Make sure to have a little cash saved up for a rainy day, for any future investments, or who knows, a medical emergency that may pop up. Things happen, so start saving now. Next up, this is a no-brainer, all right? The best investment that you can make, hands down, is actually not financial. The best investment you can make is in your education. Now, I didn't really know the power of education back in the day. Nowadays, it is very clear to me that by studying, you're not just investing in a degree itself, the physical copy of it, you're investing in yourself. You're training your brain to solve problems, to think on your feet quickly, right? To socialize, to communicate properly. I mean, this is the best investment that you can make. And guess what? National University, who sponsored today's video, has unique 30-day classes. See, normally in traditional college or university, you have to take a bunch of classes each semester. It's a lot of work, it's complicated, and a semester is a long time. But National University only requires you to take 1 class per month. That is it. That means you can start your classes sooner and finish faster. I know you guys are busy. I know you want to get your classes done fast, so this is the best way to do that. They offer over 75 programs with flexible dates that are designed for busy people. Okay, so those people usually don't have time for a full semester of different classes. I know that's something that would discourage me from signing up to classes, right? I don't have that kind of time right now. But 30-day classes, that is actually accessible, achievable higher education. It's such a great idea, so props to them for offering this. And of course, it goes without saying that this is all done online. So you're safely at home, investing in your education, learning, growing as a person, and finally taking the classes that you never thought you'd have time to take. Even if you have 2 jobs or you have a crazy busy schedule, this is not only doable, but I highly recommend it. So of course, I'm gonna leave a link to the National University website below so you can go and see all of the programs they offer. Boys, 2020 is a thing of the past. Woo. Let's crush it this new year together, all right? I challenge you right here, right now to take action, to invest in yourself for 30 days and see what you can accomplish. So check them out. It's the first link in the description below. All right, so this next habit is something that I was truly bad at back in the day. Have you ever heard the saying, your network is your net worth? Well, it's 100% true, guys, 100% true. My network was really small, not inspiring at all when I was 20. I had good friends, I was in a good relationship at the time, but I failed to see the value in establishing a network of people who inspired me to become better, to hustle, to achieve my dreams, to give me good advice, to build me up instead of tearing me down. So if I could go back, I would tell myself to find those people, to search for a mentor, to reach out to successful entrepreneurs who were doing it right at the time. Instead, my circle was super small. It wasn't negative, but it was, it was all right. It was here, and it should have been here. I get hyped up when I see people succeeding because I know that means that it's possible, right? It encourages me, and it should encourage you too. When one of your friends gets an incredible job, you immediately look in the mirror and you're like, okay, now it's my turn. I need to do the same. This is the kind of person you need in your life, and that is another reason why I think investing in your education is important, because a side effect of going to school is, even if it's online, is meeting other smart people who have similar goals, who are going to motivate you. And this isn't just about the job or the car, it's about you as a person. You want people who are positive, caring, passionate. That needs to be your network. So build a network of good people, inspiring friends and mentors, and trust me, your net worth will follow. Speaking of net worth, I'd also tell young Alex to learn about finances, guys. I didn't learn anything about US taxes or finances in general until recently, and that was a huge mistake that actually cost me a lot of money. So what I would say is, take the time again to study. Invest in your financial education, learn about the tax laws in your country, in your state, because it's all different. It's very confusing, but if you know what you're doing, then it's rewarding. As part of the 30 Days of Change challenge, I learned a lot about real estate investments, and one of the biggest lessons that I learned was how to save on taxes by reinvesting that income. And let me tell you, we're talking about saving thousands and thousands of dollars. I would have never known that if it wasn't for this challenge, if I hadn't studied this subject. So this is saving me a lot of money. And maybe it's not real estate finance for you, but let's say you want to live overseas for 6 months. Well, you can't really do that unless you know how to save money so that you can have that cash for your trip. And at least you need to know surface level, their tax laws, because that's going to be very important while you live there. So learn about finances. Everyone needs that knowledge, and the sooner you start, the closer you're gonna be to that millionaire status. Next up, cultural investment. Alex, what is that? What do you mean? Well, I mean you should learn as much as possible about all cultures. Don't be stuck in your little bubble, in your little box. As soon as you start learning about other cultures, countries, religions, then you start to understand people, understand their motives, and you can then apply that to your life and your career. This again is another reason why I think you should check out National University to meet people from all over. It's online classes, you're meeting people that you would have never met if it wasn't for this opportunity. You're making connections that will open your eyes and mind to cultures that you've never experienced before. People who are thousands of miles away from you. And that's what I mean about the other benefits of going to university. The degree is great, right? It's amazing. It's gonna help you get a job, but you get a lot more out of it than you think. Just look a little bit closer. Over the past 30 days, I realized how much I needed this challenge, and I'm so glad that National University challenged me for the 30 Days of Change. Thank you, National University, for sponsoring today's video, for giving me a chance to talk to my subscribers about something as important as investing in education, self-improvement, and of course, personal development. You guys have to check out their website to see all the programs they offer and the 30-day classes that I mentioned. I'm gonna leave it all linked below. Don't forget, I post on TikTok and on Instagram every single day. It's at Alex Costa. And if you learned something new in today's video, which I really hope that you did, then hit that subscribe button below. Join the YouTube family. We are at about 3 million subscribers. That is insane to me, guys. 3 million people have joined the family, and I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace.